What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Chig coming at you with another Diablo 3 build guide. Today we are going to talk about what may have become my favorite build for the Crusader, and that is going to be the Akkhan Condemn build. This is going to be the Speed Greater Rift version, which isn't quite as fast as some of the other stuff, but it's still pretty fast and it's super fun to play. But before we get into it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, anything you can do to help out the channel for free. Also, don't forget we are doing a giveaway as soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers. The way you enter is being subscribed to the channel. You have to like and comment on any of the videos where it is mentioned. Any video you like and comment is an entry into the giveaway. I would like to give away a copy of D4. Um, if that is not what you want, we can work something else out. I'll get you a video game of your choice, but that's where I'm at with that. Alright, so let's hop right into it. So something I would like to point out first is we're using the Guardian set, so we have a ton of strength. I do not have any points in my Paragons. Alright, let's hop right into it. So first things first, we were using the Akkhan set, the Captain Crimson set, and the Guardian set. So the Akkhan set we're using 5 pieces of. We're using the chest, the hands, the neck, the head, and the shoulders. Using those specifically because we've got the other sets in the other spots. Okay, so the 2 set of Ackhans is Judgment no longer has a cooldown, gains the effect of every rune. We'll go over that shortly. 4 set, attacks from Phalanx avatars reduces the cooldown of Akkhan's champion by half a second, and also apply Condemn when attacking enemies that are affected by Judgment. So they're going to be blowing up, it's going to be awesome. Alright, so 6 piece. While Akkhan champion is active, you deal 1500% increased damage and take 50% less damage. So it's going to be our toughness and our DPS. This build is obscenely fun. We have the Guardian set, so the 2 set, your melee damage reduction is increased by 1% per 1,000 base vitality you have from equipped items. Your missile damage reduction is increased by 1% per 1,000 base strength, dexterity, or intelligence equipped from depending on your class. In the 3 set, you gain 100% of your base strength, dexterity, intelligence, and vitality from attributes on equipped items. So we have a ton of strength, a ton of vitality. It's kind of obscene. And then Captain Crimson set, 2 set reduces the cooldown of all skills and resources cost of all skills by 20%. The 3 set, damage dealt is increased by your percentage of cooldown. Damage taken is reduced by your percentage of cost reduction. On this set, your big stats are cooldown, crit, crit, because you want to have everything up all the time. So that's huge for you. We are also using the Bastions of Will set, which are cooldown, crit, crit, both of mine are rolled cooldown, crit, crit. When you hit with a resource generating attack, your primary skill, you deal 50% increased damage. When you hit with a spender, you deal 50% increased damage. Alright, so let's do the the weapon, Blade of the Prophecy. 2 condemned enemies also trigger Condemn's explosion, and the damage of Condemn is increased by up to 800%. So, obscenely good. It's a lot of fun. And then Phalanx now casts twice from Unrelenting Phalanx, right? So it's just giving us 2 sets of bowmen when we cast the skill. Alright, so let's jump into the gems. We're using a big cooldown gem in the hat. We're using all resist gems in the armor because, you know, defense is king. We're using Enforcer because this is a pet build. Enforcer increases the damage of your pets by a lot and your pets take less damage. We're using Bane of the Powerful because it's a speed build. We'll have that up at all times. And then Bane of the Trapped, slowed enemies take more damage. We're going to be in melee range of a lot of things pretty frequently. So in the cube we have Friar's Wrath. Condemn has no cooldown and its damage is increased 800%, but instead costs 40 Wrath. So you can run around and you can spam it. We're going to be spamming it a lot. We're basically going to keep our buffs up and press 1, 2, 3 a bunch. Tasker and Theo makes your pets attack faster. Obviously that's a big deal since it's a pet build. And then Ringer Royal Grandeur to make sure we get the 6 piece and the 2 3 pieces. Potion doesn't matter, whatever potion you want. The skills we're using, Justice, Sword of Justice. This just gives you movement speed. That's all this is for. Akkhan's Champion, Prophet, cooldown or damage reduction, damage increased, more Wrath, more armor, and a cheat death. Like, that's an amazing ability. Condemn, instantly unleash a massive explosion to all enemies within 15 yards. That's all we're doing. We're blowing up, we're walking around, boom, boom, boom. Phalanx with Bowman, summon powerful avatars wielding bows, firing upon enemies nearby. Enemies hit, take damage. They follow you as you move for 5 seconds. So we're going to be spamming that like crazy. And we're using Judgment. We have all of the runes of Judgment. We'll go over that after we go over all the skills and you can see everything it does. Pass judgment on enemies within 20 yards of the target location, immobilize them in place. Enemies judged area deal 40% reduced damage. Laws of Hope, this is the movement speed law. It's going to be great, and it gives you life per second. Lord Commander, damage dealt by phalanx is increased by 20%. It's the only reason we're using that. The other two things aren't even related. Heavenly Strength, so we can have a two-hander in the main hand. Long Arm of the Law makes your law last longer, so you pop it, you run, it lasts 5 seconds longer. And Finery, like I said, my favorite, strongest thing in the game, 15% extra strength all the time because 10 gems. Okay, so the Judgment stuff here. We get the Debilitate Rune, 40% reduced damage. Damage dealt to judged enemies have an 8% chance to be critically hit. Increase the duration of the immobilized to 10 seconds. All enemies are drawn to the center of the judgment area, and every enemy on it gives you life per second, which isn't that big a deal. Anyway, so let's hop into a 90. I'll show you guys how this goes. I can do higher than 90s on this. This is literally obscene. Alright, so we're going to pop Akkhan's Champion, and then we're just going to hit our buttons. That's literally what we're going to do. We're going to press 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's all we're going to do. We're just going to walk around and press 1, 2, 3. Right? Obviously, it's a little easier said than done sometimes, but, you know, keep up your law when you can. When you're running low on Fury, obviously you don't want to be using your Condemn, but when you have resource, use your Condemn. When you don't have resource, it's fine to not use it. So yeah, we're just running around blowing stuff up. It is just this easy, guys. This easy. There's really no anything to this build. You just run around and you blow them up. You run around and you blow them up, and it's just you go, go, go. It is freaking awesome. It's a lot of fun. It's super easy to play. Keep up your buffs. It's literally it. You keep up your buffs and you press 1, 2, 3. Like it's really super easy, and it's fun. And this is another one of those builds that not a lot of people play because it's not quote unquote meta. So if you want to get some pushing done, this would be a good build for it. I don't know what the current times are and stuff with this, but I mean, it's a fun build. Try it out. Super easy damage, super easy to play. I will be going over the T16 version probably right after this, just because I'll probably farm some keys with it because it's kind of fun. I don't know how fast it's going to be in T16, but like it's going to be fun because like you just walk around and blow stuff up. And pet builds are always a good time, right? Because you don't really have to think. You can just be like, okay, here we go. Here's my pet, and you're dead. And that's literally all you got to do. You get a good you get good density, and you just drop the pets. And you just stack stuff up. You drop the pets. I mean, obviously you can blow stuff up on your own too, but so here we go. And then we drop the pets, and then they die. And it's literally just, that's all you gotta do. It's amazing. It's super easy to play, super fun to play. When you have good density, you can blow them up yourself. When you don't have good density, just wait on your pets. Okay, so here he is. Bam, bam, bam. Pets. Dead. A little less than 3 minutes. Like I said, there's not a lot of movement in this build, so I mean, it's not super fast, but like, it ain't slow. And it's super easy to play, and it's super fun to play. So like, grab this one, guys. Knock it out. Do speed stuff. Do fun stuff. Blow things up. Watch the screen explode. Watch your little bowman do work. You know, all that stuff. Anyway, if you're still here, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget about the giveaway. And get those legendaries, guys.